Hello and welcome to this second episode of Becoming and Being Recognized as Best in Management. So, my heroes, the you boys and girls, men and women who want to become and be recognized as best in management. Now, I'm really out to help you guys. Each of us, as you embark on this journey of becoming best in your area of management, in your circle of influence, whether that is your school, whether that is your college, institute, the organization there you will work, all other places, and even society if you become very senior, you would face two broad types of challenges. The first would be this journey would be first time for you, right? You wouldn't have undertaken this journey and you would not again take this journey in this life at least. So you need someone to guide you. So you need to find someone who can guide you and tell you the path, show you the best possible route, rather than figuring it everything out yourself. So figure someone out. Now, one of my offer to you is take my help anywhere you need. You can get in touch with me over LinkedIn, connect with me and take any help that you need, or you can even go to various courses that I have where I put all my experiences for people like you on Udemy. So look for Arun Singhal on Udemy. Look at the link that I'm leaving out in the description and look at anything that can help you, can guide you on becoming right from finding the right career to doing well in your interviews, writing CV to appearing for consulting interviews and even including the CAT examination. The second obstacle be once you find the mentor that you're going to work, whether it's me or someone else, or it is a virtual mentor like Udemy courses that I have. You would, again, as you start your journey and you start implementing that path, going that path, you will again face difficulties because there's a lot of difference between knowing what to do and actually doing. And again, here you would need to figure out, along with the help of the mentor, how to overcome the obstacles. So let me share with you, and once you do that, obviously the path and the goals that you have of set of becoming and being recognized as best in management in your area of influence, in your circle of influence, becomes lot more feasible. So let me share you today, not exactly in management, but how did I do well again my 11th standard. The last episode I shared about the 10th standard. Now, the 11th standard, again, I had my own challenges, but by this time I had figured out the methodology. I had a mentor. You remember my auntie who used to teach at Central School in Jaipur, and the methodology of correcting the papers, studying all the subjects, and studying hard, enjoying. And so that methodology was figured out, and I had kind of walked this path down successfully last year and as a 10th examination. But again, this time the path was also relatively easier, I would say. The subjects was less. There were five subjects: physics, chemistry, maths, English, and Hindi, if I remember right. And so I started studying the same way. Now, I loved playing in sports because that was probably built in me. So I continued playing. Now, my headmaster at school probably saw some challenges in my playing even games like hockey. And he might have had some insight. So he kind of called me once and said, "Hey, Arun, aren't you planning to do well again in your 11th examination? And I see you spending a lot of time in sports. And, God forbid something happens to you in sports, like you get hit on your leg while playing hockey. So be careful there." So he kind of cautioned me there. And I did not take it too seriously, but again, I took some precautionary measures. I stopped playing hockey because it was a dangerous game anyway. If by mistake or otherwise I could get hit by that stick, I was done for that year. So I continued playing footer. I continued playing the cricket, and I switched and I started playing table tennis also. And I enjoyed doing that. And I studied hard. So again, the life went on like this: studying hard, playing hard, enjoying, talking to my auntie, going and correcting the 11th standard examination, finding out all the books that I could find out, and time went on like that, and the examination came, and I did that. Now, one other thing I remember, I had kind of built into me was that I will do my best in terms of preparation, but Results, I'll leave it, whatever they come, I will take it. So I had not, again, expected that I would top in the 11th examination. And the results came. And results were again satisfying, very satisfying, gratifying. Got recognized, came first again in the 11th board examination in Rajasthan board. People called me up again from the Rajasthan Patrika. I remember the newspaper there. I was called on to the All India Radio. They asked me again, so how did you crack it second time? And I kind of told the story that I'm telling you here. And the respect in my family obviously was significantly good. That continued to high. My father continued to look with little bit of awe in his eyes. And the even bigger recognition came because, as many of you would be getting into or would have got into, is this was the time to get admitted into colleges, right? So I got, while I was preparing for the JEE at that point of time, and that was really tough preparing for JEE. And I got two calls, actually two letters. One was from one of the IITs, I think it was from IIT Delhi, and another was from BITS Pilani. And they said, hey, congratulations, Arun, for securing the first position in 11th rank, and we'd like to offer you state admission. Nothing, no questions asked. And that's how, that was the biggest recognition. So guys, you too can get, and I'm sure you can get even better recognition. You can become even more admired than I have been, if because you have so much of hindsight to learn from. I kind of struggled on the way. I've had mentors, and I'm happy to mentor you. Take my help. Embark as you embark on your journey to find the right path to overcome the obstacles. Get in touch with me. Look at my courses on Udemy, and I'm happy to help you do whatever it takes to help you become and be recognized as best in management.